Okay, so I think that this game actually could happen. Because hear me out. I think that since it's the 40th anniversary of Mario, and also we don't have a confirmed game that's coming out in December, just maybe could we be seeing Bowser's Fury 2? Because I believe it's not the same team that worked on Donkey Kong Bonanza that's working on this game, so that's freed up. And the game was phenomenal. So maybe could we be seeing Bowser's Fury 2? Because Bowser's Fury was actually a really great and fun game. It had so much to offer and so much to do in its nice open world formula. And Nintendo lately seems to like to make all their games open world. We can take Mario Kart for example. Mario Kart didn't have to be an open world, but here we are. It's an open world and it's great. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at games like Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. Those are fantastic open world games. Maybe even Kirby. Kirby changed from being a 2D platformer to a semi-open world game, which is really cool. So overall, I think that just maybe we could be seeing something like Bowser's Fury 2 to throw it on top of the pile and say, hey, this is going to be our December game. This is the 40th anniversary, and when could we be seeing the reveal of Bowser's Fury 2? Maybe in the supposed upcoming Nintendo Direct. The upcoming Nintendo Direct is supposed to happen in June, so maybe Nintendo's got something up their sleeves. Okay, 40th anniversary time? Just maybe we're going to be seeing Bowser's Fury 2. We're going to release this game finally to the fans that love the series. Because honestly, I didn't think that I would love Bowser's Fury as much as I did. Because I wasn't the biggest fan of Super Mario 3D World. That's the one. I wasn't the biggest fan of that. And I absolutely loved how Bowser Fury enabled you to walk up to a platform. You gotta jump over and do all of this stuff. And then you can move on to the next area, get yourself a fire flower and, move on and get some more bells and whistles. And then every about 30 minutes or something, maybe even less, Bowser gets really big, full of energy, and then you go and get the big giant cat bell and you attack him, and then he goes down, he goes back to hibernation, and you continue the rest of the story. Overall, it's a fantastic game, and honestly, since Donkey Kong Bonanza is most likely the one that worked on Mario Odyssey, I would love to see a Mario Odyssey too, but I don't think that that's going to be happening this year because of that thing. Maybe they need a little bit of a break on making games, which is completely understandable. But the team that made Super Mario Bowser's Fury is not the same team that made Mario Odyssey, I believe. I believe it's not the same team. But overall, you take a look at that, you take a look at this game, and they're, they look pretty similar. But trust me, it's not the same team. So overall, I think that we could be seeing Bowser's Fury 2, because Bowser's Fury 2 would unlock so much more. Instead of being just a side game inside of a big Mario title like 3D World, we can see the full game inside of its own separate Mario title. And imagine how great that would look on Nintendo Switch 2. Maybe we can see the release of that on Nintendo Switch 1 and Nintendo Switch 2 if they want to. The Nintendo Switch 1 could probably be fine with Bowser's Fury, and there you go. Now you have two separate games to release on that. And if they wanted to, they can make maybe an upgrade pass. You get the Switch 1 game and you got the Switch 2 game. The Switch 2 game comes with something special. Maybe, I don't know, extra level or an extra power up or something. It comes with something special. That's the point. And there you go. You can get up and play that game. And you can go back, your Switch 1, Switch 2, it doesn't matter. But overall, I think Bowser's Fury 2 is around the corner. It's on the horizons, what I mean. Nintendo was testing the waters on how far they can get with Bowser's Fury. And just to see if people would like the game. And it turns out that a lot of people liked Bowser's Fury. So, what better idea than to make a sequel for that game on the 40th anniversary of Mario? Because right now, it seems like the 40th anniversary was canceled because of all of this Nintendo Switch 2 thing. But, you can say that just maybe Mario Kart World is for the 40th anniversary of Mario. But usually I would say the 40th anniversary of Mario would have to be a Mario platformer, right? Anyways, so does that just lead me to the conclusion that, hey, you know what? Bowser's Fury is coming. It's around the corner. You know, it's just a great game. It's coming out. It's around the corner. I think it's coming out in December. I'm really holding on to that idea that this game is coming out in December. Because how many of you like Bowser's Fury? Because I'm pretty sure there's a giant margin of people that like Bowser's Fury because it was a unique experience. Instead of just taking the same formula as 3D Mario, you know, platforming, and that's it, it really changed things up for the greater. You could go out in the open world and have fun. Just imagine for a second an open world Mario game. Maybe they've been working on this for a long time. Just imagine an open world 3D Mario game where you can go anywhere. Something like in the lands of Mario Kart World, something in the lands of Breath of the Wild, maybe even taking a little bit of inspiration from Kirby. Now that's not the open world, but the point is, you can go essentially anywhere you want in this world, and Bowser's Fury was a tiny little, glimpse of hope for that. And what could actually happen inside this world for Bowser's Fury 2? Bowser's Fury 2 would be great, and, inside the open world, I think that we would have Peach's Castle right in the middle, something like that. Then you go over, you got the ice lands, the desert lands, or whatever. And then there's a different levels that you collect throughout the lands, and you do essentially your Bowser's Fury things. You climb to the top of things, maybe you climb underneath things, you go inside a warp pipe, and you go underground, and maybe there's even a bigger giant Bowser underneath the ground, which you go straight underground and you try to get more shines, and Bowser's kind of sleeping, but then he awakens and it goes all over the land and it kind of breaks the Mushroom Kingdom, but then it's your goal to really seal that away. Take inspiration from the Mario Bros movie. That was a fantastic movie with a very good storyline. So take all of that, put it all into one game, and there you go. I think that this is actually going to happen because, hey, Bowser's Fury is cool, and an open world Mario game unlocks so much potential. You can go out, explore, have fun. Now I get it. Not every game has to be an open world game, which is fine. You can take inspiration from a Kirby game like that, make it semi-open world. But Bowser's Fury was pretty much an open world game, where you can go from this level to the next level to the next level. Depending on what power you had, you can either get up there really easily, or, well, it took you a little bit to get there, or you even needed the power up to get to this level. So, yeah, I think that Bowser's Fury, it's coming. It's got to be coming. Like, my mind is blown. Like, absolutely blown out of proportion. Oh, my goodness. Proportion. Anyways, what do you think about this? Do you think that Bowser's Fury is coming to Nintendo Switch 1 and Nintendo Switch 2 this year for the 40th anniversary? I think it is. And let me know what you think about Bowser's Fury. Did you think it was a good game? Did you think it was a bad game? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. And with that being said, see you in the next one.